What's up? Shoki here. My Bangalore buff idea. Many players think that she is good. Developers say that she is balanced. But in my 1200 kills with her, I have many things to say. Every of these ideas are thought with casual and competitive matches in mind. Before I tell you my ideas, one disclaimer. Not every idea from this video needs to be implemented. I mean, only if she's that terrible. And please don't say stupid things like, oh my god, this idea is so OP. Listen, Lifeline can put her drone to revive people. Bloodhound can scan a full city with his scan. Gibraltar has a freaking shield on his arm, etc, etc. You get the point. Let's get started with her tactical ability, and these are my buff ideas. 3 maximum smokes. The current 2 smokes are just not enough. 3 smokes would be perfect. Crossing an open field with 2 smokes isn't that easy, or any mid to long repositioning. The smokes are bigger in width and not in length, which makes it also more difficult. Smokes are deploying faster and explode faster. When somebody caught you on the open field or anywhere, the tactical just needs a lot of time to deploy and explode, giving the enemy just enough time to down you. The faster deployment would prevent these frustrations from happening. Smokes are being recharged a little bit faster. The smoke kit isn't that great, with them recharging 33 seconds long like they are godlike. Isn't that cool? 20 seconds would sound a lot better. Smoke stun or slow enemies like an arc star impact for a short time is the next buff. This one was a really cool one. If you want to reposition somewhere, you have 2 options. Smoke your way through that position, or with this buff, you just need to smoke the enemy and they will be stunned if shot accurately, stunning them and giving you time to reposition. Next, smokes have a really audible sound to enemies when active, while really quiet to your team. So if somebody downs my teammate, I just smoke them and try to rest. There is a short audible sound when they are deployed, so the enemies cannot hear the start of the rest, but not the whole rest, giving the enemy a opportunity to finish our team. If I want to heal inside of the smoke, they will also hear it. This buff would help the team a lot because of it. Smoke size is bigger. As I said, Bangalore smoke is really wide, so you can escape an enemy. But the problem is, it is really not that long or high if you want to make a path to cross a field, for example, or to smoke an enemy, because you need to be really precise with it. Making the smoke the same length as the width and increasing the height a little bit would help out the team massively. Passive buffs are next, and if you ask me, the passive is the biggest strength of this character and the best ability of Bangalore. But there is one frustration, and it appears when you are in a fight and your double time starts to kick in. Trying to shotgun somebody or spray somebody is the hardest thing ever. The biggest problem is that the passive isn't constant like in Bloodhound's ult, for example. The passive kicks in, then stops, etc, etc, and it makes it so frustrating to aim. I lost so many fights because of this, but escaped many death scenarios because of the passive. So I think that the passive shouldn't work when you are aiming down sight, so you get a clear control of your aim. When you are not aiming down sight, if somebody was trying to shoot you not that long ago, the passive kicks in again. Another small passive buff is this. If the ring is closing and you are inside of it or close to it, you get a speed boost. This is a small buff, but it will help out the player a lot. Last talk is about the ultimate. Rocket density is higher with the same radius. Let's be honest, the gaps between rockets are just too big. If the terrain isn't flat, which in a lot of cases isn't, enemies can just hide and avoid any damage. And if it hits them, the damage isn't that great either. They get stunned pretty hard, but those scenarios are rare. Ultimate does not stun enemies. If you want to clear a position with the ult, you can, but enemies can reposition again easily, and if they hide from the rockets, you didn't do anything. Making a part of the team being able to take an objective makes the enemy team stay at their repositioned place, which makes the ultimate useful. Ultimate deals more damage to enemies. As I said, the damage isn't that big, dealing more damage gives you a bigger opportunity to clear a spot fighting the enemy team. Ultimate deploys and explodes faster is the last buff. With this buff, the enemy doesn't have time to reposition and find gaps between the rockets. They can't try holding you back, they really need to go away if they want to win the fight. And there you go, people. As you saw with my reasons, you can see that Bangalore has many frustrations, even though developers and many players are saying the opposite, which makes me feel a lot better. Oh wait, that was just a fart. That's it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know the procedures. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.